Right, it's 7:30. It's the 2nd of August, Wednesday the 2nd. And this is my final day, day 11 on the coast to coast. I've just left the campsite. Campsite's back down there. Just walking past a sports field at the moment. Walking up to the actual village itself. It's just a little walk up to the village. I went up there last night, went into the Station Tavern, I think it's called. Had something to eat up there and a pint. I hope I'll be getting to getting to Robin Hood's Bay by 1 o'clock, but I'm not sure. Have to see how it goes. Right, let's crack on. Right, for the first mile or so, it's straight up out of the village. Then you walk along the top up here, come down through here, and now I've got a bit of road walking, but I can see the sea there behind me, so getting closer. Right, let's carry on. Right, the time's now 9:45. I've been walking through these woods now for quite a while, over half hour. It's quite nice and cool in here actually. I think this back along it was called Little Beck Nature Reserve. Now I think it's just a walk through the woods. Minus stepping stones. It's quite nice along here as well. It's got the river. Got the river there beside me. I'm hoping to get to Robin Hood's Bay about 1-2 o'clock, but according to the weather forecast, there's going to be showers in Robin Hood's Bay at 1. So sounds like a helicopter. So it looks like I'm going to be caught with showers at the last hour, probably caught in showers, so not to worry, can't be helped. But yeah, everything's going well so far. Oh, no aches, no pains, as long as I don't twist my ankle on any of these tree roots that are sticking out, because the trail is isn't too bad. Right. Let's put the phone away and carry on walking. Right, the time's now just gone 11 o'clock, and I've just been plodding on through the moor here, or the heather. But in places on here it gets very boggy. Back along across the road, right over there, there was a signpost saying, coast to coast signpost saying. Diverted path, please follow way markers, but I couldn't actually see any way markers, so I carried on along the actual coast to coast path, and I can see why they've moved the trail, because it is getting quite boggy in places. But you can see a lot of people have been coming this way, and because although it's spotting rain now, although we haven't had that much rain the last couple of days, that's why I was reasonably confident to take this path. I have seen a couple other people. I don't know if they're doing the coast to coast or not. Oh, they're right back there now. Probably can't see them, but they're right on the horizon. I was behind them for ages. Then we went into this, off the main road into where I am now, and they carried along the main road. And I think they've probably either a little bit lost and on the coast to coast, or they've decided to take the road route, which is longer, but obviously not so boggy, so not sure what they're up to. But anyway, I shall carry on. Like I say, it's 11 o'clock now. I expect to finish, I don't know, 1-2 o'clock, something like that. Hopefully before the rain comes in too hard, because at the moment it's only spotting and there's no need to put a raincoat on yet. But I think I will get caught in a shower in a minute. Right, let's plod on. Right, it's just gone 12 o'clock, and I've just walked through a couple of caravan parks, and I'm now here on the coast. Finally made it. Oh, so happy. I know I've still got about another 3 miles to go, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel now, put it that way. Oh, down a bit further. There we are on the coast, and the way I'll be going, the round up over there. That's where we're going. Well, I think it's about another 3 miles to go, something like that. So I don't know, hour and a half, something like that. So now it's gone 12, so say 1:30 probably be there, hopefully, and hopefully the rain's going to hold off as well. So it looks like it might. We'll see. Right, let's get going. Right, that's it. It's 20 past 1 now. A bit earlier than expected, but I've made it here to Robin Hood. Right here. Slipway. I think I'm due a pint now. So if you've liked what you've seen, feel free to subscribe, like the video and all that. If you look on my YouTube channel, you'll see West Island Way walk as well. And there will be more walks and wild camps coming up. Thank you very much. Right, here I am, last day. That's where I started off from, Priory Farm. Walk down around. Oh, let's turn the page. Carried along here. Bit of road walking. Up and along. Up and along. Nice bit coming through here. River walk through the woods. All the way down. Then you almost double back on yourself, back up. And it was up here somewhere. I'm just trying to think. I think it was here, where there was a signpost saying, or there was a note on the coast to coast waymarker post saying that the path was closed and there was a diversion, and to follow the waymarkers. But I couldn't actually see any waymarkers. I could see where other people had walked through the, you could see the footprints in the ground, and where the reeds and the bracken and everything had been trampled down. But I couldn't actually see any waymarkers, so I actually carried on along the actual route itself, because I think the diversion went up along here somewhere, but I'm not too sure where it went. So I carried along the actual route, and just before you get to this road, just over here, you can see the path goes through a load of reeds, and if there's reeds, then it's obviously boggy, and it was very boggy. The water came over the top of my laces, didn't go into the boot at all. My feet stayed perfectly dry. But if you haven't got some good boots or some good footwear, your feet are going to get wet. But that was the bit there that I'm not sure if that was the bit that the diversion was for or not. I'm not sure. But then when I got to there, onto the road, there it is, along the road for a bit, then back onto the moors again, and there were places down here where you could certainly see where it had the potential to be boggy. It wasn't too bad. It certainly wasn't anywhere near as bad as it was back here just before I got to the road, but it had the potential. And I did actually see some other people walking along here, along the road. Now I don't know whether they were following the initial diversion footpath sign thing, or not, or whether they were just walking somewhere else. I don't know. But I carried on down here. The place is boggy, but nowhere as bad as before. Then you've got a bit of road walking. Then you go down through a campsite, static caravans. Then you get onto the coast. And you've got a nice coast walk all the way back around to Robin Hood's Bay. And that's the end of the coast to coast walk.